Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'm most pleased to be included. Not so tough now,
Some people don't consider telling on your co-defendant if they're dead snitching, but some people do. Boosie one of those people that actually believes anything until the cops are snitching, okay? Now, Boosie actually spoke on somebody else, which was Brian Birdman Williams' brother, and that guy's name is Gangster. Gangster is somebody from Louisiana who has a reputation in the streets. However, his reputation was actually dirty because when he came home, people found out that he apparently told to get lesser time. Now, he tell him, now, Lucy came out last time against that, said, yo, you not gangster, you can't even tell he's dead. So basically, the mere fact that he told, even though the guys who told him was dead, you pretty much ain't street. So then people looked at him after the T.I. video broke to say, yo, Boosie, you gonna keep the same energy? Essentially, Boosie said, yo, if T.I. really did this, he's right. Now, he did this.
No need to be difficult. I mean no harm. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Hide your heart all the time. Never speak certain disrespect on your name, reputation, about anything. The comic code is people. And if you ain't did that, now, I don't know what type of time you are, but I say again,
Professor Howard will never believe this.
About anything I said, you could have called me and asked so you could report back and tell your OG. Or you could have pulled up and checked the black and white like I'm offering now. Either way, though, my nigga, I ain't bound to no niggas' opinion of me because what they think, what I know. So don't wonder no more. Answer the if, pull up and report back to the rest of these niggas who opinion matters so much to you. Because I could give a fuck about what no nigga think about me. The tail shall never wag the dog. Leadership leads with facts and stats. We don't follow no fantasy land shit. Remember that. And I ain't bending my knees for nothing or fearing nothing but God. So come on and see what you're speaking about. So next time you can speak intelligently. You tag Boosie. I expect more from you. This shit ain't solid. Obviously, I thought we was something. We wasn't. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not sure what you guys talking about. I love you. Yo, Boosie is one of the only people I'm seeing as a and what I realized in the rap game, it's rules for some, not rules for all. Your homie could do the same thing that your op does, but your op is wrong, but your homie's right. Listen, nobody's keeping the same energy. I personally don't care, but I do hate when people are ignorant, okay? I hate when people would call it one way and they think the one person, and they call it the other way because you do know, or they turn a blind eye. I gotta give Boosie some credit. Boosie's calling straight down the middle. He's like, yo, I did some music this guy in 8 songs. But if he actually told on that, when I call another nigga right after telling on that, well, yeah, that too. That seems like simple logic.
Pardon me?
Hello, is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Secretary Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, booba-tuba pus. Booba-tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous! I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
His TI one of those, okay? Now, if there's another question about his resume, I think rather than wait for Boots to pull up, okay? Now, again, I'm just gonna say, should Boots then give it a call to TI to try to figure out what it is? Probably. If y'all are cool, you probably should, try to check him before you try to speak on it also.
I hope it's worth the risk.
Conventions happening February 24th through the 26th. The tickets are on sale now. Your favorite comic and pop culture convention is bringing celebrities from all your favorite fandoms to your backyard. This is your chance to finally get a photo opportunity or autograph from your favorite TV and movie actors. Check out the cosplay, free panels, comic artists, authors, the kids zone, vendors, and more.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Is Harvey all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwind's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwind far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwind, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur! Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have been worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dogdog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Also considered resigning. This report came out on December 30th, 2022. For a somewhat disappointing campaign, Gabe McMillan has strongly considered resigning from his position. This came into question after his exchange with Hawks.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out there?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less desperate?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, yes, but only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do right.
Now, this may have been some foreshadowing. It also gave Trey the reputation of being a coach killer, which
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Suppose he's worth a look.
just 2 years after Hogwarts got fired. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a narrative at this point. It seems like regardless, the decision has been made because at the end of the day, we have official word from the Atlanta Hawks that they are firing, or I don't know if it's a firing, or a little bit of growth. The official language that is being used in this instance is the Atlanta Hawks dismissed Coach Nate McMillan. I immediately tweeted underneath.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you thieving lot stole it. Stop right there, or I'll make you stop. Let me have some. Look and look, you
Send up.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking pets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. 1 foot in front of her nose.
I think I heard something. Don't know what Victor was sinking straight up.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock stands to tell us.
Revelio.
Come out before I find you.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Amor. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only last a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
one we're looking for, ain't you?
Friend.
Let's play.
How nice their skin is.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Actually living the headlines? I'm Audie Cornish. My new CNN podcast talks to the people.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Well, they made promises to me. I told their executives they made promises to the community. The first thing I say is if they will write a check to East Austin or Unity Township resident or people even a little farther away, never sign away your legal rights. You can accept the check, but don't sign anything that would sign away your legal rights. That's what companies like this do. They made promises. My job, and I talked to Republican Congressman Bill Johnson, I was there with him. We are working together on this to make sure that Norfolk Southern lives up to everything. It's way more than $1,000 check per person. It's the fire station is 20 feet from the rail line. What would have happened if that train passed that fire station? It had blown up then. Derailed then. The whole fire station would have been enveloped by fire and by chemicals and all that. So, and residents, just the time away.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
It's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars in that community of 4,500 people. And then the little
Right, won't you? Everything's all right now.
Because they laid off so many people. I mean, that's why I'm angry when I look at these companies lay people off. They never look out for their workers. They never look out for their communities. They look out for stock buybacks and dividends. Something's wrong with corporate America, and something's wrong with Congress and administrations listening too much to corporate bodies.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
That's the fight I make.
Everyone's using the same copier. Brother is how work now works. Oversized copiers you no longer
Does it
need.
get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Let you reimagine how work now works with Brother and your son.
New AI and journalists are getting a taste of its incredible and creepy.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
He says after spending time with Bing AI, as it's called,
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Search engine from Microsoft, which now has artificial intelligence software built into it as of last week, and I and some other journalists have been testing this. It sort of has two modes. It has a regular search mode, which is great if you're looking for recipes or vacation plans or whatever. And then it's got this chat mode, this sort of open-ended.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Like you're texting a friend. And so I, the other night, spent about 2 hours just typing back and forth with this AI chatbot, and it got pretty weird.
at one point it got personal with you, and it told you that its name was Sydney, and it started telling you that it was in love with you, and it said here,
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to
and
you.
I'm in love with you. That's my secret. Do you believe me? Do you trust me? Do you like me? How did it do that? Why was it talking to you like that?
No one knows, and in fact, I asked Microsoft sort of what happened here, and they said, well, we can't say for sure. One possibility is that it was sort of trained on data that included stories about AIs seducing humans or attempting to seduce humans, and so it was sort of repeating that information. But this is clearly not the way that this system was supposed to work. This is not the designer's intent is for it to have it trying to sort of make passes at.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Y'all see that right there? Do y'all see that right there? That goes to shine light in the back. You understand? Across America, that means something to black children. You want to know what that means?
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent! Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Revelio. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
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 book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
In Houston, as far as Houston is concerned,
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
This is what they is. You know what I'm saying? Rather than 6. Now, you know, you 6-0, 6-0. Our 6-point start, our 6-point start. You know what I'm saying? So we used to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we fought them or nothing like that, but we used to have to check them and let them know. It's like, man, that 6-point start is for, you know, folks. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for no, you know what I'm saying, for no crib time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all give y'all information from, you know what I'm saying, somebody telling y'all wrong. Because also, you know what I'm saying, if you really want to know, the Crips kind of, you know what I'm saying?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
They took some of our stuff, so we weren't tripping about it, because it was cool.
The Peruvian Viper-tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper-tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
I ain't only that shit. It was hard.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
Yeah, they walk around with big, I'm talking about, they had a big shit, talking about, they was like, We run into them, they like, we could. It's folks who knows.
Like, oh man, I had to go around. I'm standing around the unit to go pick all that up. You know what I'm saying? Trash all that. They talking about some 8 balls and shit.
The Patronus John.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Because, you know, really wasn't that many black folks out here.
Gamp.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be sampled. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
If you ever come across anything and you're doing any type of gang and affiliation, and you come across some literature that's mixed, literature everybody is
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
mixed with a little fit.
In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens
franchise of
which
that situation quick as possible.
known to produce
Not
eggs
true.
through its
You have to
mouth.
understand that when you dealing with sets and games, they discipline themselves. You dig what I'm saying? So how can you mix a set and then you can't discipline each other?
Serves a
It
different
don't make no
function.
sense. So
The
when you
left
see
head is the
that,
planner,
you
the
automatically
middle is
know.
the dreamer,
Get out
and the
that
right is the
baby.
critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greenwich.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful life potion named for
Some
wizard
say
power?
the world has never been more divided.
Amatentia.
That's the answer.
More self-centered.
Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers or...
That we've never
Are
been
you
more
interested in
disconnected.
continuing on to the next round? They're my
But
most
through our
difficult
windows,
questions.
we're able to see some.
Because that's my reason. You feel me? Because ain't
Give me
no
a
way in
worst.
the
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Not just from 6 holes, but from Hogwarts. There's people who, I don't know if you can attest to this, Solo, but there are people who...
Haversacking.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
I never, you know what I'm saying? When I
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
You know what I'm saying? They know what they need to know. You know, they know about the 6.
Mimblelus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblelus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
You know what I'm saying? Because one time the Blues all right.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
You know what I'm saying? Just like we going
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
That's what we said. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up with that thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we said.
Sir Luckless.
Correct. The three witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
You know what I'm saying? Back. And then they using it, but we always been saying that.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
But when you talk to people from Cali,
You lit Gump.
or even
Yes.
you know, say,
Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
That wasn't something that was...
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
In the 60s, the late 60s, and coming in the early 70s. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Crip, you know what I'm saying? But I think somewhere in translation between Chicago and Los Angeles, it's like so.
No, it's the East Coast. The United Blood.
I should attend
You know what I'm
Transformation.
saying? That comes from the East Coast. New Jersey, United Blood. They holler at 5. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like LA, like you said with LA. You know what I'm saying? They really, you know what I'm saying? They don't play the number thing. You know what I'm saying? And you said, whatever concept Chicago wanted to be on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, different. You know what I'm saying? What they know, we know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, cross-fading about anything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cross-fading take. You know, some people be like, well, I ain't know you know down. Well, you ain't in tune. We just want for you to know you're down. You know what I'm saying? So it really, you know, you know. But they know we here. And they know it's established. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We down here doing brotherhood.